You know, even in church. So I know he liked the church that we went to, but it was also not his preferred cup of tea, you would say. He went there because his family went there. His grandkids, his daughter, his son-in-law. He wanted to be with them. I know the church would make decisions he didn't agree with, but he's like, well, that's the elders, that's the pastors, that's what they do. Only time he spoke up against them, and it really wasn't a lot of words. There was a big kitchen remodel coming. They were talking about all the thousands of dollars it was going to take. And all Mr. Coy said was, I have never seen a new stove save a soul. It didn't change their mind about what they're going to do, but it did cause them to pause for a minute. See, even though he didn't necessarily like the music that was played in the worship service, and although he didn't necessarily like some of the other things that were done to attract people, it was outside of what he felt was maybe proper. But what he was for was seeing families restored, lives changed, people come to follow Jesus, growing the kingdom, seeing people healed, seeing people freed from demonic oppression. That kind of thing. That's what he was for. And that's why he continued to go and continued to serve and continued to be a pillar of strength and steadfastness, and just someone that could definitely reach a throne through very simple prayer. If you have not had the opportunity to meet a man like Mr. Coy, you should find one and get to know them. See, because he's the end of a generation. There's not many of them left. Somebody needs to pick up that legacy and carry it on and model these things and pass this down to generations coming. Not just for the Republic and not just for the church, not just for our faith, but we need to do it for the good of the society, of our culture. Because if we don't have these things, it's going to continue to devolve and fall apart, and it's not going to benefit us at all. Guys of my generation, we need to step up collectively and model these things and pass them on. And hopefully the generation behind us will do the same. See, I've seen that through my life, in the decisions I made and the actions I took, the words I spoke and didn't speak during some of the worst times after I met him. I see that has been a generational impact of what I learned from him based off of how my children react in tough times. They're adults now, and they do some tough times at work and in personal life, and I see how they interact with people. I see their thought process, and I see how some of that has passed down to them. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.